Are we live?
What's up?
Facebook Live. Where our friends at?
Come in the room. Come in the room.
Okay, we are live. Hey guys.
What up? What up?
Thank you so much for joining us. If you could do us a favor and just share this live right now. We're not going to be on long, but we want as many people to join on and to just
Have
to
fun
chat
with
with
us,
us for a little bit. Okay.
What's up, Facebook? Please, when you come in, say your name, write your name, where you come from, and say share it. We are so excited to be here. We are also simulcasting on YouTube, y'all. What up, YouTube?
Let's go.
Yes. Welcome.
So tonight we just wanted to introduce ourselves. Should we just get into it, guys, or should we wait for a little bit more people to come?
Let's give it about 30 seconds and have a dance party.
With the countdown.
The countdown.
Let's do a countdown.
In the meantime, you can get you a glass of something to drink.
What's in your cups? What's in your cups?
Water. Good old agua.
All right, we're going to do a countdown and we'll be right back.
All right.
That was fast.
That was a fast 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah, man. So good evening, everybody. Good evening. It's been such a long time since we've done a Facebook Live. We are just super excited to be here with y'all tonight. And we are not dolo on tonight. We are not dolo. We got family up in here with us. We got family.
Tonight.
Who are you guys? Who are you? Who's family?
So if you were here with us tonight, can you just oh, you talking about the family that's at
family, Fleur.
Oh, Fleur.
I was like, where? Like, I didn't know whether he was talking in the chat or whether he was talking to us. Oh, okay. Yeah, we fam. We're married but to last fam. We've been together for the past 13 years. And it has been
13 strong years.
13 strong years. But we are the Florimons. And we just want to tell you a little bit about ourselves, and the Garçons will tell you a little bit about them. My first name is Julie, and
Lady J, as they call her.
Yeah, well, we call ourselves C Puff and Lady J, right?
C Puff and Lady J.
So all of our friends call us C Puff and Lady J because back in the days, I thought I was rhyming and spitting rhymes and stuff.
It sounds so funny saying that right now.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Anyway. We know the Hallelujah Julie. We know the Hallelujah Julie.
There's another side of me y'all don't know. But yeah, we've been married for almost 21 years, and we have 3 children, ranging from the ages of about 13 to 20 years old. And babe, you want to tell them like one fun fact about us, or one, not necessarily a fun fact, but an interesting fact about us?
Well, one of the interesting fact about us is in our early preteens. I think Julie was about maybe 13. I was about maybe 16.
No, we were actually younger.
Younger than that?
Yeah, younger.
My cousin was getting married, and Julie was at the wedding. We didn't figure out this till like years later when we were married.
We actually both walked in the wedding.
Both walked in the wedding.
I don't know that story.
Yeah, we actually both walked in the wedding. We were younger than that.
We were younger than, and I knew somebody was checking me at the wedding.
Oh, please.
It had to be.
It'd be like that, bro. It'd be like that.
Yeah, so she was like 10 or 11.
Listen, there's always 2 sides to this story about who tried to pursue who.
It's my side, my side.
The wives' version and then the truth.
But we're just excited to be with you guys tonight. And a little bit after the Garçon speak, we'll talk about how we became MB2L.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about you.
So I'm Ann Garçon, and this is
Irvin's Garçon.
We've been married for 16 years,
Yeah,
together
man.
for 20.
Yeah.
We have 3 beautiful children. Our oldest is 13, and our youngest is, I don't know what we're thinking.
And the middle one is 12 because, you know, after I knocked in the first one, I knocked in the second one right away. That's just how I do. That's how I do. They be swimming. They be swimming. They be swimming.
TMI.
And we just love. We love marriage, and we love marriage ministry. One fun fact about us. You want to tell them a fun fact about us?
Similar to Claude, she saw the kid. She was checking the kid out from afar.
That's the way it is.
No, one fun fact is actually N is rocking the cradle. I'm actually younger than N. I don't think any people knew that because they see the beard. They think I'm older. They see the gray in it. But well,
he got cold. He got cold. He went to pick up my daughter the other day. He said, "Are you grandpa?"
Nobody asked you
and
that.
on the same day, he went to pick up my niece, and he said, "Are you grandpa?"
Nobody asked you all that. Nobody asked you all that.
All right, grandpa.
But the beard is sexy as heck, though. One fun fact. What else? What else?
It. That's a good fun fact.
Yeah, that's a good fun fact. She's older than me by
I like him young.
a year and a month and 22 days.
You guys counted that.
She was born on the 4th. I was born on the 26th.
That's true.
Yeah.
So how did we become MB2L? Marriage built to last. It stands for marriage built to last.
Yeah. Don't forget, and you have to add the dot.
Marriage built to last. Dot.
No, marriage ...
Built to last.
Built to last.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So we Julie, how did it even happen? I don't even know. Like, I met her. I saw
you don't remember
Julie.
that time? Go ahead. You took a time.
I saw you, right? And something told me to contact you and to just talk to you. And I called you and I was like, hey, what was the question? How was your marriage? Or like, let's talk about marriage. Or like, what do you think about marriage? And we started talking. It literally came out of nowhere.
That is so nerdy.
And it just blossomed into this ministry that's just been going strong for 13 years now.
But that's mad nerdy though, right?
It's true.
It's true, right? So that's how it happened, right?
Definitely walked up to me after an event because around that time there was a lot of events happening in the community. And you was like, I always see you guys. I always see you. And you was asking me questions. And just from that one conversation, we just became not just a ministry, but lifelong friends and family. It's been an amazing 13 years and we can't wait to see what the next 13 years hold.
Yes.
So tonight we have a fun night and we have some special guests.
Oh yes.
That are going to
we're going to
I just fixed it.
We're going to add on our friends. And when we add them on, they're going to tell you a little bit about themselves. And we're just going to talk, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about, the experience with the ministry, and we'll take it from there. So the first crew we want to, Julie, you guys want Flormon, you guys want to introduce them?
Definitely.
Introduce our friends.
These two right here have been such an example to what marriage is. Mm-hmm. When you look at them, they have so much fun together. They are, and one of them is a big time rapper.
You thought I was a rapper.
I thought Julie was a rapper. This guy right here, and not only that, but he is a mentor to so many young men. I love these two. And we have Claudine and Derek. They are excellent, great people, good people, family.
We call them the OGs of MB2L. We want them to come up. They've been with us through thick and thin. And they're
up for the Joneses.
Claudine and Derek.
Whoop, whoop. In the back of my head. What's going on, guys?
Hi, guys. Hi, everybody.
Yo,
look at that picture.
I need a copy of that picture when we finish.
We got you.
I remember that day. That was so nice.
So how are you guys?
Say that again.
How are you guys?
We're good.
Yes,
we're good.
We're fantastic.
Thank God.
My name is Derek Jones.
And I'm Claudine.
My beautiful wife, Claudine Jones. We are so happy to be here tonight. Marriage built to last actually helped our marriage so much. Mm-hmm. I don't think that we've been married how long, babe?
This year is going to make us, June 5th is going to make us 24 years.
24 years.
24 years.
I believe that marriage built to last had a lot to do with us lasting up to 24 years.
So I remember the day that we got the letter, the first day. And it was like, wow. somebody's thinking a marriage is so important, and I'm like, wow, this is fantastic, babe. Let's go on the marriage retreat. I actually have our first letter.
The first letter.
Not a hoarder, but I keep things. 2010.
Oh my God.
Letter.
It's 2010.
Yes. I'm very sentimental, guys. I keep a lot of my things, and I kept this letter. I kept all the
everything.
Everything.
She kept
Yes,
everything.
even the love letter that I wrote to my husband. I have it right here too, and he has his. So whenever we get into a glitch or whatever it is, we look at that. We go back, and not because we've been married for so long that we're so used to each other. Every day it's a different day, and every day is a choice that we choose to be married. And marriage built to last has a lot to do with it, to show us that besides the kids, besides the house, besides everything else,
Absolutely.
we are the center of the family.
Yeah.
Yes. And I actually kept this as well. Marriage built to last. Our first little
Yes!
See, we can't.
So you mean to tell, wait.
Yeah,
So what you saying, Claudine, what you saying basically is when Puff and I give these ladies a hard time about these keepsakes, they always want to buy keepsakes to give away. Don't stress them, don't bother them.
Get off my back.
Because people are actually keeping it. So that's what you basically said.
We are keeping it. Yes, it's very sentimental.
Actually,
and I value this because at the bottom, I'm sorry, sir, I'm just gonna say this. This is the last part. A long marriage is two people trying to dance a duet and two solos at the same time. And that's exactly what a marriage is. And I put this right on my dress every morning when I'm combing my hair and getting dressed. I have this here.
About to cry, y'all.
I mean, he knows. I have it right here on my dresser.
A fun fact with both of us is that we met as teachers.
Yes.
And part of being a teacher is that you have to have artifacts to show evidence about true learning. Yes. So these were the artifacts that we actually kept so that when we hit a rock in a hard place, or we hit rough road or turbulence, we go back to that. We go back to it and we read through it and we say, look, we know the advantages and we know the disadvantages of being in a marriage. What's more important? What's longer? Is it our advantages or disadvantages?
Exactly.
So we don't want to take too much time, but thank you very much
and,
for inviting us.
We do read it. We do reflect on it. We do look at it and actually, reflect on it a lot of all the things we learned from Marriage Built to Last. I know we're a little older, but we learned so many things for you guys, and we love you very much. And we love the group. Yes.
All right.
That's so awesome.
I'm really surprised you didn't cry.
Right into it. We were going to ask you all those questions, and I love the energy. We just love how you actually are applying all of things that you learn. Maybe some of you guys didn't know, but the letter that they were showing you guys is a staple that we have every single year. We have the spouse take time to write a build me up letter where the wife and the husband, they write separate letters, and then every year they come together and build each other up with their words. So it's so amazing to see that you're keeping these keepsake. See, fellas, they actually
right. Get off my back.
This pass.
But we did want to ask you guys, thank you for sharing how MB2L has impacted you. But we did want to ask you, what is your favorite MB2L memory?
Wow. There's just so many. You want to go first? Ladies first, guys. Ladies first.
My memory, I have so many, but I remember being in one of the workshops that they were being very transparent about intimacy, which is not really well, spoken of in the church, and there's no place to go to. And I had found that very refreshing that we were able to come together as a group and trust each other in a protective and safe environment, and we were able to talk about that, and that was excellent for me at that time, which I still reflect upon till today, especially the intimacy part.
Yeah, because they actually had. had someone come in and talk about intimacy and talk about where intimacy is actually in the Bible. So a lot of people, when they talk about intimacy and they talk about being romantic with your spouse, a lot of times churches fray from that. They don't talk about that side. So that was very meaningful to us. But I think one of the funniest moments and one of the best times that I had is when I was sitting next to the Flamonts and they act as if they were arguing with each other. I looked, I tapped my wife. No, we had a marriage retreat and they arguing. And you guys
role play
that
well.
was hilarious.
I was like,
I was scared.
I was looking for my phone so I could videotape. I was like, yo, let's video. She was like, what you mean you ain't got that money? What you mean? And he was like, look, calm down.
Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, we actually one of our segments at the first or second retreat, Julie and Claude pretended they were having an argument. Like the facilitators of the retreat, Julie came on. He walked in there on
Lady J came out.
Came out.
Yo, she also said your mama. That's a plug for the next couple. She almost said your mama to Claude. And it was a skit. So you should see everybody's face that was there.
One of our friends, she actually almost started crying. She's like,
oh my God,
don't do this here.
And it was all
I remember that like it was yesterday.
And then after the jig was up and they was talking about how they were just joking, I fell on the floor. I
remember that.
Literally
I remember that.
out.
And you were so next to us.
Right. So I laid on the ground. I was like, thank God they were just acting. It's about a marriage built to last. So there's no way that two wonderful people who are actually part of putting it together would be having an argument at the location.
So much behind the scene, but we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah, we'll talk.
So this is Claudine and Derek. These are OGs. We call them OGs because again, they've been to a lot of the stuff that we've done, and also the very first ones. But before we continue, we want to introduce you guys to some new young blood. Some folks who actually just started to join some of our events, and so they are called the as Julie would say, the no burn. The new burn.
Let no born.
Their names are Let
Get
No
it right.
Born.
Let no born.
Yeah, and this is a picture that we capture of them actually right at the last retreat we just had. So y'all, I need you guys to make some noise for as we bring them on. Rodney and Nerva No Born.
Our friends. Hey guys.
What up?
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
If you need any work done at your house, Rodney's a contractor.
Contractor. I do contracting.
And Nerva begs
Never testifies. Is he a contractor?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm Rodney Nobrun. This is my beautiful, gorgeous, sexy, amazing wife, Nerva Nobrun.
I got a name.
Legendary, bro.
First of all, shout out to the OGs that went before us. Thank you so much for your testimony, guys. It was amazing.
I feel like we should have opened up because y'all were the headliners.
Yeah, they were rough. Yeah, they killed it.
Yeah.
Not the headlines.
The OGs killed it. So we're married 13 years, but Shorty's been stalking me since I'm like 15.
I can't. Everybody
That's the way it goes.
It's like 1995, 94, guys.
It'd be like that.
Oh, okay. This is being recorded?
Yeah.
No. But we've known each other since we were kids. We met in church back in 1994, 1995. So similar to Irv.
Watch
she is a she's robbing the crate a little bit too. So similar to her, so she's older than me.
10 months. I'm older by 10 months.
No. It don't go by months, guys. If you take her year and subtract my year, it equals 1.
It's 10 months.
No.
Yes, it is.
Her year minus my year equals 1. So she's 1 year.
No, bro, that doesn't work that way, Rodney.
That's common core math right there. That's common core math.
Yeah. So we've been married 13 beautiful years, known each other forever. We have 2 beautiful kids together. I have a daughter outside of marriage as well. All girls, by the way.
Nice, girl.
Yeah, all girls. And so we met MB2L through a mutual friend of ours. Last year was our first time going to the retreat, and we had an amazing time. Like it was so like everybody was cool. And our teachers, the coaches were amazing, guys. I gotta come next year. If y'all didn't come this year, I gotta be there next year. Also, I know I'm going ahead. I'm going a little bit ahead, guys. But yo, they having a gala.
Yeah, they going ahead.
Yo, it's gonna be a movie, guys. Y'all gotta be there.
It's gonna be a zombie.
Yeah, events are
Anyway, I digress. My wife speaking a little bit too. Yeah.
Hi guys. So my name is Nirva. I've been putting up with this clown for 28 years.
About 28 years, yeah.
This is love. This is how they show their love.
Yeah.
That's my shorty, man.
Yeah, it's my son.
Whatever.
And, you know, it works. We work. By the grace of God, honestly, marriage is not the easiest thing in the world. It's definitely work. Takes a lot of prayer. And we've taken away a lot from Marriage Built to Last between last year and this year. Especially as it relates to communication, because he's life of the party. Even in an argument, he's life of the party. Like he's loud. He's attention seeking. I'm a little reserved.
No.
You can tell, right?
Your mother.
It's too early.
Oh, sorry.
It's too early. So it takes a lot of prayer, a lot of Jesus, to make this thing work. But we're very happy to be here. We're super excited about this group of this family that we have in Marriage Built to Last. We've made so many wonderful connections.
A lot of connections, guys. Yeah.
It's like real transparent, loving.
The group chat be lit. The group chats be lit, bro.
Lit.
They really do.
Daily.
They really
On
do.
a daily.
They really do. And very just extra honest. With the good side and the bad side of marriage. And I appreciate the fact that, I could tap into this excellent wealth of resource to get advice, to get prayer, to, find out, what the ladies are doing in the bedroom, all of it. On these chats.
How we hold it down.
So, yeah. How light bulbs are not being changed. Like we really talk about all these things.
We vent. But yes, definitely, like we've created this community of marriage where we're pouring in each other, we're extracting from each other, right? We're just building this thing together. And so we thank you guys once again for joining us and just for rocking out with us tonight. Absolutely. And not just for tonight. Yeah. Not just for tonight, like you said, we become family. Like
family, literally.
And so,
I want to give really quickly. I want to shout out. We have a lot of people. If you're on the YouTube or the Facebook, we have a lot of people from the D Squad.
D Squad. What? D Squad.
That's so funny.
We'll explain. We have D Squad members in the YouTube page. We got some in the Facebook page watching us. So that's love. So basically, D Squad skins is not what you think. It became what you think. So Claudine and Derek, this for the OGs. The D Squad is pretty much last year's retreat, right? Yeah. When we had such a great time, so people were just enjoying themselves so much. So they decided to name the group
the Dope Squad.
The Dope Squad.
Rodney decided to.
Of course, it's Rodney.
I like it.
So
they decided to call it D Squad, Dope Squad. Go ahead, Jules.
Yeah, so Ronnie decided to call it the Dope Squad. So we've been calling ourselves that, because we're so dope. But this year, this group was so wild, we changed it from the Dope Squad to the Desert Squad.
Wait, just not Haitian.
Nah. She was talking about desert. The desert. I'm a Yankee boy. I'm sorry.
Means some
That sound like that.
Haitian by association.
Got you.
Chaos, chaotic.
Yeah,
like
chaos.
Okay, my wife is a translator. She translates.
Yeah. So the Jones had a chance to really share their favorite memory. Of MB2L. So would you guys mind just sharing, like, what's your favorite memory of the MB2L?
Yes, I'm gonna follow the OGs. Ladies first.
That's because you don't know what to say.
Oh, blah.
Like that.
My favorite memory, honestly, it's the breakout session.
Yeah.
When all the women get together. Primarily, it's my favorite memory because it feels good to know that I'm not alone in my challenges, in the challenges that I experience in my marriage. And to hear how the other ladies have similar challenges and their ideas, how they deal with things, and things that I never thought about. So when I'm hearing how they approach their challenge, it's like, oh, that makes sense. I'm going to try that. I'm going to apply that at home. So I honestly enjoy the breakout session.
Yeah, that's good, man. So for me, I really enjoy our activities that we do. So our leaders, the garçon and the floor mans, are like experts at like giving us breakout sessions and like activities, and they give us a lot of tools that we can take back, which is great. So
guys,
I remember
we didn't pay him to say this. We really
no, they didn't pay. No, they didn't pay him. But you can pay me later though.
No,
Cash out. Damn, no.
My roof fixed.
No, but I remember last year at the first retreat we did an activity, and it was I had to close. I had to blindfold myself, and my wife gave me instructions
that he didn't follow.
Like they created, like it was a maze that we had to walk through, and I had to get to the end by following her instructions. I didn't have no visual, and I had to trust in her. I had to trust in her and her instructions. I had to listen to her and believe in her that she was going to take me in the right direction.
Love it.
That was so much fun, and it was a lot of gems taken from that. So that's actually one of my favorite memories.
Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for sharing.
And you guys have been wonderful too, because even at these retreats, we try to get people to just see where you at in your marriage. And you guys have always been transparent about some of the issues that you face. And you don't mind sharing and letting another couple know that, hey, I went through this. You might be going through it right now. Let it go right there.
They love each other, y'all. This is after she said your mama. About something.
So you guys have always been great at your transparency, and we thank you for that. And I'm sure the other couples that's there are taking notes and learning. Hey, listen, they're going through the same thing too, which is what marriage is about. Nothing new is under the sun.
So thank you for offering a safe space where we can be transparent. Because if it wasn't a space where we felt judged or we felt that people were looking and giving us side eye, it probably wouldn't flow as naturally. So thank you for offering us.
And the one thing I like to say about the Noburns and Derek and the Joneses, kudos to us, y'all, because when people come in, it's like we literally just meeting these people for the first time.
Yeah, first time,
and then they just jump in and just have fun with us. Really quickly, I want to go back to the Joneses, because one of the things that we do in addition to our annual retreat is also this gala. We call it adult prom. Right, so that's one. I want you guys to talk real quick, because you've been to at least two or three galas, if I'm not mistaken.
Y'all look clean.
Or more.
Y'all look nice.
Even the barbecue.
The barbecue.
Wow.
Talk to us about the galas real quick, Derek.
Wow. The galas are fantastic, guys. It's a wonderful feeling getting all dressed up, going out, leaving the kids home, and just being with your husband, being with your wife, just going to have fun. And it's a prom. And I remember I was thinking to myself, I was telling my husband, I went to my prom. I didn't go, I didn't have a date. And I went to my prom with my girlfriends. I didn't. It was like 5 girls. We got in a limo. We're like, we're going all by ourselves. And that was my high school prom. And Marriage Built to Last was able to give me back my prom. and I was able to do it.
Nice.
I don't think I
These guys.
I didn't. Like I said, it's very true. I went to my high school prom all by myself with 5 other girls. We rented a limo, so I was able to do my real prom with my husband at Marriage Built to Last. So that's a wonderful memory for me.
And guess what, Jose, sorry to cut you off. You can actually sleep with your date afterwards.
And you'll have to take that home afterwards. Yeah. You own the tuxedo. That's right. Exactly. So I think being part of the gala actually has activities as well that you can do with your mate. So it's not like you're just sitting there, you're listening to somebody talk about something that's totally off topic. The gala is actually a brief breakdown of some of the things that happened at the retreat. You know, I remember when we went to the gala, I felt like it was my prom as well. When I was in school, I didn't go to my prom. I was at a school where, I had a teacher that she didn't even tell me I was graduating. So I didn't even go to the prom until after, when I went back in September, and another teacher was like, "Why are you back here? You had enough credits to graduate." And I was like, "Wow, I missed my prom." So I didn't hold. Everything that happens for a reason, and all things happen for good for those who believe in the Lord. So when I went to the gala, the music that was put on, the atmosphere, I was hugging my wife. I was able to dance with my wife, and everybody was there for a common purpose of loving on your partner, loving on your spouse.
For that time.
So the gala was hot. You know how they have galas where after the president is selected and they go to all these galas? Those galas are nothing compared.
And we ain't paid them either, y'all. We ain't paid them either. You know what's cool, Derek? What you guys just mentioned about the prom, we've had people who came to our galas who got married but didn't have a wedding. They went to like court, and the gala is where they actually got their first dance. It was so cool. Exactly.
Yeah, they got a whole reception in your first dance.
I want to show you guys a little something real quick.
Now slow it down for me, baby, 'cause I love the way it feels when we grind. Connection so magnetic on the floor. Nothing can stop us tonight. When I'm walking with you, I watch the whole world change.
Man. So this actually will be, y'all. Can we say it together, y'all? This will actually be our 7th gala.
7.
Our 7th.
7 for completion.
Yes. Not over though.
It's not complete. It's not complete.
It's not complete.
It's not complete. And what's so
last?
Come on.
And also what's so dope about it is like we even had one year, y'all. Remember one year we did it virtually during the pandemic. We had a virtual gala, y'all, with over 50 couples. All you saw was screens on Zoom. And it was
real DJ.
I would like to throw an idea out there. Maybe you could turn some of those pictures into a calendar.
Wow. Wait. Tell her offline. Offline. Sorry. No, but for real though, guys, for real, this is awesome. We actually are having our 7th one coming up.
Wow, look at that.
June the 10th. All right. You definitely want to make sure you are in the building. Again, we are doing this, y'all, not for any reason, but other than to celebrate marriages, to celebrate this institution that God has created. So if you are interested in pulling up, please register. This is a link for y'all to register. RSVP. Register sounds too formal, right? RSVP. What does RSVP stand for? Do we even know? Réponse s'il vous plaît. I knew that. Les no bon. Of course, les no bon. All right. So we definitely want to make sure space is limited and people who have been registering like crazy. Real talk. People say, how people say that? People have been registering. So
we're really excited about it. Like it's like the Joneses explained to us. It's truly a night to remember.
Yeah.
It's a night that you get to really just focus on, and we call it "We Still Do" because after all we've been through, I still do choose you.
I'm gonna have to delete this comments. Derek, based on what you said, somebody commented on Facebook.
Yeah, we saw that.
Make a love book with the pictures.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to delete that comment. So nobody can check that idea.
Delete that comment. They might.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
And what's so important about the events that you guys put together is that when you watch TV and you watch the news, we're always talking about the African American and the Caribbean American experience, not as a family.
Come on.
We're talking about men or the fathers are not in the house.
Right.
We're preaching.
We talk about the Black woman struggling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's not the case.
Nah.
The case is that there
not
are
reality.
families like the Garçons, like the Flamonts, like the Joneses, like Nerve and her husband that are working.
Nervous husband. That's his name. Nervous husband.
That are working to make things built to last. And that's why we need to continue to promote things like this, and we need to continue to go to things like this so that we can continue to build on each other and love each other.
Absolutely.
Everybody
Very
come
well
out.
said. Very well
Come
said.
out. Come out, guys.
Yes.
And can we normalize? And can we normalize going to these things not when your marriage is about to break apart?
Right.
Like, your marriage does not have to be in shambles for you to invest in your marriage.
Absolutely.
To celebrate. That's right.
Let's go. So, like, thank you so much for sharing that. Like, I think so many people, they're like, we don't need it right now. We good. No, but this is like a pick me up. This helps
a tune-up,
right?
A tune-up.
Yeah.
A tune-up.
I like
yes.
that.
And the DJ is dope.
We got DJ Ricky Bonds in.
He ain't no joke. Yeah.
Ricky Bonds in the building. Nerva, are you sure you want to go to Canada? I'm just saying.
We live.
You could just join the communion virtually, right?
I'm thinking about I might be coming down with COVID or something.
There you go. Well, Canada don't play. Canada don't play. Canada don't play. They won't let you over the border.
They won't.
Jules, guys, you got.
Yeah, definitely have some closing remarks. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We definitely want you to join this celebration of love, all kinds of love. Yes. And one of my favorite memories, or one of my favorite aspects of the gala, is the vow renewal.
Yeah,
we talk about that. Yeah. One of the reasons why people come to this is so that every year they can remind themselves, remind each other why they still do. And so we have this segment where someone just uplifts you and reminds you about why you made the decision to say I do in the first place. And then we just end the night with a renewal. We're talking about the real thing where you take your ring off, close to your spouse.
You get on one knee.
We should include that with a husband proposes again.
Yes,
that would be beautiful.
We just do it every year, and it's always amazing. And that's usually my favorite part, especially for anybody whose wedding is in June, like us. Whoop, whoop, all the
That's a really good point, Jewel, because we have people who have made the gala as part of their anniversary.
That's our anniversary, so we always make sure that it's our time to celebrate.
Or birthdays. Birthdays. I was trying to get one of my boys to come talk about he graduating. Dude, you don't need to go to the graduation. we'll get you a cap and gown. We'll make you walk.
The DJ will play the pomp and circumstance and everything.
Or if you got it, I'll do it with my mouth. Bum, 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 bum. Listen, if you're watching this anniversary weekend, birthday weekend, use it. Just pull up. Oh, here's the other thing. engaged couples are welcome.
Yes.
That's
Engaged couples are
right.
welcome.
Engaged couples are. I have a couple
welcome.
of engaged folks who are already registering to attend. So definitely pull up. Let's celebrate together. Let's have some fun.
Nice.
Yeah, just right before we go. See, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, I see how she got there in the first place. With the sunglasses on, y'all.
Yeah, before Terrell went in.
Yo, listen, we have fun, man.
That looks like
just
fun.
pull up. Listen, even if you're watching right now, you're not married or you're not engaged, you could share it with somebody else. The link is right there. Just share it with someone.
Share it.
Yeah, man.
It costs you nothing to share it, guys. It's free to share it.
Free to share. You know. So on that note, man,
let's give it up for our guests.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and thank you all for viewing. And we look forward to seeing you at the next I Still Do Gala.
Absolutely.
Or the retreat.
Yes.
Listen, let's follow us on social media, y'all. We are on social media. Marriage Built to Last. Spelled marriage. Spelled built. Spelled to last. Right now. Follow us on social media.
It's a number 2, right? It's a number 2 to last.
BUILTTOLAST.
Follow us on Instagram, and also we have a Facebook group too. You can send a request so we can add you, because you get a little while in there, so it's by invitation. So make sure you follow us on those platforms.
Fans only club.
She say fans only. You can
it?
tell she is saved.
Only fans.
Only fans, bro. She said fans only.
But I like that. That's probably something new that we can come up with. Fans only.
You giving out all the ideas on this.
Derek, we need to meet Derek offline.
Built to last only. Built to last only. But I want to, on behalf of my wife and I want to thank the Flammonds and the Godsons for coming up with this idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It started as an idea, and you didn't just sit on the idea. You didn't put it under a rock. Mm-hmm. You got together and you actually
executed.
And I know it wasn't easy. And you guys kept consisting and pursuing and love. Yeah. And that's what it is. And we thank God for you guys every day.
Thank you. Every day. Every day we thank you guys.
We're not just
friends. I want to add to that too. And I want to add to that. The Flammonds and the Garçons, they do this almost for free, guys. Like last year, like at the marriage retreat, I think we paid like $300 or $350, something like that, from like Friday to Sunday. We got maybe $5,000 to $10,000 worth of gems. Like if you go to like real retreats, like other retreats, like these people are charging $5,000 to $10,000. This year, I think we paid $400 or something. And you get like food included, guys, all the tools. Don't forget the food. The food's important to me.
Yes, food is important.
But they give you tools and manuals to take back home. And most importantly, you get like memories, and you build friendships and relationships that last forever, guys.
Yes.
So
forever.
Yeah.
Invaluable tools. So once again, guys, shout out to the Flammonds and the Garçons.
Yes.
My man. You guys are amazing, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, keep up the good work, guys.
Yeah. Thank you once again, everyone, for joining us. Puff, you have any final words? Mr. Puff. That's C Puff over there.
Puff, Daddy, Diddy.
Lady J said everything, so I don't want to hold you guys, but Lady J said everything.
Lady J. D Squad.
Hey, what? D Squad.
Y'all gotta join us tonight. Everybody, ready? Hey,
love that. I love that.
On that note, good night, everyone.
Good night,
Thanks for joining us.
everybody.
Good night, y'all. We love y'all.
See you at the gala or the retreat.
Bye,
And keep
y'all.
your marriage built to last.
Built to
Yes.
last.
MB2L.
Aww.